So I just did a Toronto Maple Leafs prospect video out of Traverse City, and I mentioned Columbus Blue Jackets, Toronto losing to them, beating the Dallas Stars, then beating Detroit, and then next thing you see is Mike Babcock resigns from Columbus Blue Jackets as head coach. And you go, wow, okay, I'm a Toronto Maple Leafs fan. Mike Babcock used to coach Toronto. Toronto just played Detroit. Oh, he used to coach them. And then you go, oh, Toronto played Columbus. And now he used to coach them. Turns out, BizNasty in the Spittin Chiclets podcast was not lying. And him saying that they are a player's podcast and calling him out on it and wanting him out of here, I guess they were right, weren't they? And you've got guys like Sportsnet did a write-up. I just read. It was like Boone Jenner and Johnny Gaudreau said there's nothing like really to it. Showed some videos about their families, and he showed some photos about family and everything, or of their families, and so did he. And then it comes out it wasn't those guys that Spittin Chiclets and BizNasty were talking about, Paul Bissonnette. They were actually talking about, the younger guys, some people who were uncomfortable. And then you realize, but you remember Babcock did that thing with Mitch Marner, and he ended up in tears where he had to list the hardest workers and then announced it to the team. Then the whole Johan Franzen and his mental health, and how Babcock was basically a dirty bully to him. And then you realize this is just a guy in power taking advantage of that, throwing bully tactics against people who are, lower than him, and basically kind of have to be submissive. And you realize, wait, no, this isn't right. And it's bad when the NHLPA sends the executive director and then the assistant, Ron Hainsey, who used to play for Columbus, so the team, used to play for the team, and he played some of his best years under Mike Babcock when he was Morgan Riley's defensive partner. He played tons of minutes and everything. He goes to investigate, and then you find out that, so they had to interview all these Columbus Blue Jacket players, but they're really there to figure out how Babcock is going to resign and what's the play. And Babcock writes, I'm just gonna summarize it best I can, but it was he wishes he could have seen out more, but at this time it would be a big distraction. Wishes Columbus the best. I think Nasher, the NHL influencer who's a Columbus Blue Jacket fan, said it the best. There were so many options for coaching this year, and they had to choose Babcock. Now he's already gone. Best of luck to Columbus, but you put your foot in it, didn't you? Right when you picked him, you knew what was going on. He hasn't been in the NHL for ages. He just went and did some Canadian university coaching, but that's it. He was out of the game for a reason. He's a bit of a dickhead. He's a bully, and people say I'm soft, or other people say you're soft or whatever, but Spittin Chiclets are right. They're a podcast for the players, and this is someone who's taken their power and going way over top. No, you don't need to go scrolling through someone's phone off Columbus Blue Jackets site at a different facility for several minutes. No, you don't need to invade other people's privacy. If you want to see the pictures, just look at their frickin' social media. If you want to be that kind of creep, don't do that. And yeah, you're saying it was innocent. You showed photos of your family to these guys, but when someone is uncomfortable with it, don't make them do it. What's the Chicago Blackhawks thing, right? You're taking your power, you're going over top, and some of these young guys are I don't have a voice here. I need to do this, or maybe I get blacklisted from the team. I get screwed, and it could be the end of my career. And it's just this power play, and he took advantage of it again, but this time he got caught, and screw you. You deserve to be gone. You deserve to be gone. That's my opinion. You can go against it, but whatever. We all have our own opinions. I think this is best for Columbus. This is best for the NHL. There's a lot more to do, but this is really, really good step forward. Columbus, do better now. Please, you got the opportunity. You made the right decision. You got him to resign. Babcock made the right decision to resign. Hopefully this time he takes ownership and responsibility for it and says, I'm sorry, I'm in the wrong. I don't think he did before. It's about time he grow up as well. You know what? I'm doing wrong. I shouldn't be doing this. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Those are my thoughts. Comment down below your thoughts on Mike Babcock resigning from the Columbus Blue Jackets. Now let's move away from that Come on, let's get the season going. All right. See you later, everyone. Take care. Have a great week.